is Janter G, and welcome to Cyrus Sasuke. In the previous episode, we saw 20 more competitors take on the first stage, and even though we've seen some really shocking fails by a fan of white, Michael Skunk Fry, and Dr. Ninja 64, in the end, 2 more competitors were able to prevail on stage 1, and they both joined LastOcean and Lyrical Wonders on the second stage. Those 2 being Hawksfan 2016 and Dr. Furry 64, which now totals 4 competitors moving on to stage 2. In this episode, we will see the final 10 competitors take on the first stage. Out of these 10, it concludes a Blue Ninja Warrior champion, 2 grand returns, an all-star, veterans, and even the Cyrus Sasuke reigning golden competitor. So, do any of these final 10 have what it takes to join the 4 clears so far and move on to stage 2 and beyond? Well, let's resume and conclude stage 1 of the ultimate survival attack, Cyrus Sasuke! Our first competitor is someone that you should definitely know, and he is ready for revenge. Wearing number 91 this tournament is the host of Alpha Ninja Warrior himself and YouTuber Alpha VR 370. He's also notable for being the runner-up of Michael Skunk Fry's course, Battle of the Ninjas, which he got runner-up to Fanny Bear in. He also competed on Rising Ninja Warrior 4, but he had an unfortunately early exit on the first obstacle. He also competed in Joke Sasuke, but sadly he just couldn't get onto the first Tarzan rope. And he also competed in the last Cyrus Sasuke tournament, but sadly he shockingly went out on the third obstacle, missing the trust of the downhill jump. Now, he is back, ready for revenge. Can he do the unthinkable? Alpha VR 370, there's a huge crowd behind him, and he is off. Alpha has begun. There's so many people in the audience cheering him on tonight. Alpha has said that he has trained extremely hard. He's even showed streams of himself training, and he's come very prepared for this moment. He believes that he can reach stage 3. I've literally had a dream tournament of Alpha being the only one to reach stage 3. Will that happen this tournament? Who knows? It might. Alpha is making his way through, doing the spins like Jaden did earlier. Only on that first ledge though, but still making it through very nicely. Alpha into the stomach churn. The huge crowd, everyone's jumping for him, everyone wants him to clear. Alpha's known for hosting his own course, as I mentioned. He's got 3 seasons of it, you should check it out. Definitely watch both seasons 1 and 3, because season 2, I'm sorry NES, it's kind of boring. Anyway, Alpha, going up the warp wall, come on Alpha. He's talking. Yeah, he says the time. He's got 40 seconds left. That's fine. Alpha into the spin bridge. Going on the first ball. Goes for the second ball. No! Alpha! What happened, Alpha? He couldn't make the transition to the second ball. And he is out on stage 1. All that training was for nothing. He was doing so well up to that point, but he just couldn't make it to the second ball. He was so close to making it, and if he had beaten this obstacle, he probably would have defeated stage 1. Alpha, this is heartbreaking. All that training, he looked so promising in training, but he wasn't prepared for the real thing. And Alpha is shockingly out on the spin bridge. Well, next up is someone who has definitely rised up in the community, but he is looking for revenge. Wearing number 92 this tournament is fan favorite Robotic, aka Robotic Pie, aka C-Bot. He has been doing well on a variety of courses such as Sasuke Dynamite, Yasuke, and Robloxian Sasuke. But despite his skills, he has never defeated stage 1 on Cyrus Sasuke. In the last tournament of Cyrus Sasuke, he made it to the final obstacle, the double lumberjack climb. But like many others that day, unfortunately he just couldn't make the transition to the second board, and even Robotic himself was surprised in the end. But now, he is back, ready for revenge. You see he's got a new title. He's got Sasuke Ninja Challenge Tournament 4 Champion to his resume now. As of last tournament, in last tournament, I listed him down as a Sasuke Ninja Challenge Tournament 2 Last Ninja Standing, and took a weird pause there. But now, thanks to Gabe giving me information, he achieved total victory on Gabe's course, so that's his title now until eventually he wins another course. Alright, Robotic, I believe he has what it takes to clear. A lot of people do. He has become one of the top current best competitors, behind people like Bowsy Pie and Shadow Mouse XE and, you know, just all of them. They are all great, and I wish all of them a good future ahead of them. Another pause there. I don't like what he's doing. You need to get moving, Seabot. Come on. You can do this, Robotic. Alright. He's going across very nicely onto the rope. Alright, Robotic taking 2 swings. That's okay. But that does waste time. As you can see, he has 40 seconds left. He needs to get over this wall quickly. Come on, Robotic. He's really struggling. This is not good. No. Come on, Robotic. Get over the wall. No, this is not good. He gets over the wall, but he's only down to 27 seconds left. This is not good. Come on, Robotic. Make the jump. He goes for it. No, he cuts him short. Robotic. He can't make it to the second ball, and he pulls an alpha. What happened, Robotic? He knew the timer's running low, so he tried to full send it, but he couldn't get the momentum needed to make the gap across. No, Robotic. I don't know if he would have made it in the end. I think he might have would have timed out if he did beat the obstacle. But Robotic is heartbreakingly out on the spin bridge of all things. It's a really difficult obstacle, and it claims another victim. And Robotic is heartbreakingly out on the spin bridge. Next up is a veteran, and he is hoping that his experience can help him win it all. Wearing number 93 of this tournament is the Joke Sasuke Tournament 3 Golden Competitor, Bowling_Ninja, or Bowling as he's known. He has been on Roblox for 10 years, a decade, and he has been doing amazing on courses. In Joke Sasuke Tournament 3, he got closer than anyone to beating Stage 1, unfortunately failing the dismount of the spin bridge. But in Tournament 4, he got his revenge, conquering Stage 1 and 2 without a problem, even though on Stage 2, he scraped through with a 1/10 of a second left on the claw, and then he went on to fail the cliffhanger. However, in the last Cyrus Sasuke tournament, he unfortunately failed the double lumberjack climb on Stage 1 and came really close to defeating the first stage. Now, can the 10-year veteran get redemption and show everyone that he is capable of going all the way? Bowling is here. Can he get a strike to the second stage? Let's find out. He is off on the first stage. Last tournament, he almost defeated Stage 1, but a costly mistake on the lumberjack climb costed him, and now he is back ready for some revenge. We have seen our last 2 competitors unfortunately fail the spin bridge, which Bowling did fail in Joke Sasuke Tournament 3, but that was an easier version. I say that this version is way more difficult. Bowling making his way through. Having a lot of lag, that's not good, but he's still making his way across the course. Bowling into the stomach churn now. Alright, Bowling first gear, makes his way across very quickly. Very nice D. Bowling going for the rope. Bowling. No! He can't make it to the rope, and Bowling is out on the stomach churn! No, Bowling! He was doing so well up to that point. But as he said, bad timing. He couldn't see the rope. I don't know what happened. There was clearly light right there. He just came up short of the rope. That's a pretty straightforward jump to make. We have seen a few people miss that rope, but I didn't expect Bowling to be one of them. No, Bowling. He was doing so well up to that point. And Bowling, the joke Sasuke 3 golden competitor, is out on the stomach churn. Well, next up is a person who's making his grand return. But can he make a comeback? Wearing number 94 this tournament and making his grand return to the course is the Joke Sasuke Tournament 1 runner-up and Joke Sasuke Tournament 2 finalist, Jaden Cool 1. In Tournament 1 of Joke Sasuke, Jaden was able to make it to the second stage along with Sunnyside Splash, but sadly he would fail the board draw. But in Tournament 2, he made it to the final stage along with Crushery and Sunnyside Splash, but sadly he would ultimately fall off the rope climb and eventually time out on the ground. It's been a year since he has been on a course, but now he is back, ready to get revenge. Jaden, I don't expect him to do good, but we can all wish for the best. He is off. Hopefully he can at least put in a decent run. He hasn't trained much. Oh no, he's lagging. This is not good. He is lagging. This is really going to affect his run. Come on, Jaden. Needs to dismount. Come on. He is really going around the rope. Get off. There you go. He makes the dismount. But that really caused him a lot of time. He's onto the plank jumps. They're not even moving because he's lagging so bad. But this is a huge one. Right here, the double dipper. This will concern your lag so much. Gets onto the first bar, but he can't hang on. He's out. Jaden can't hang on to the first bar. And his lag just really affected him. And he is out on the double dipper. The lag was just too much for him to handle. I don't know if it was his terrible internet. I don't know if he just got lag, like, immediately or something, but, oh no. This is not a good return for Jaden. We were expecting him to get at least halfway across stage 1. But unfortunately, he fails just a little bit too short of his goal. And Jaden is out on the double dipper. It was nice to see him come back, but sadly he does not have the skills to repeat success, and he is out on the double dipper. Well, next up is a competitor that I never thought I would have seen again, but he is back, ready for revenge. Wearing number 95 this tournament is the Halo Ninja Warrior Tournament 9 Grand Champion and Xbox 360 All-Star, V-Shrek, also known as Just One Player. Back in 2014, he took part in Halo Ninja Warrior Tournament 9, and he did amazing, making it to the final stage and doing something that only Buddy Jumps and DHG Fireball have done to this day: achieve total victory. Even though he hasn't been seen on Halo for a long time, he has taken part in some Roblox courses and doing pretty well, achieving total victory on Techmeister 11's Crazy Sasuke back in 2019. And he also competed in Cyrus Sasuke Tournament 18 as well, making it to the second stage. But sadly, he would fail the medal spin, but he would still give himself a nice third place finish. Now, he is back, ready for redemption. I never thought I would see him show up ever again, but he does make an appearance once up in a while. But it's still nice to have him back, 100 seconds like everyone else. The Halo Ninja Warrior Champion has begun his grand return. I really hope, he shows up for the future more often. It is nice to have old faces back, just like V-Shrek here. He achieved total victory on Halo Ninja Warrior all the way back in 2014, almost 10 years ago, almost a decade. Been about 9.5 years. But anyway, Magic as he's known, or V-Shark, whatever you want to call him, Chops, he's on to the Jumping Spider. Magic making his way across. He says he would like to come back eventually, but he doesn't know when. It would be nice to see him make a return on Halo, but that's for the future. Alright, Magic into the stomach churn. Magic, he almost comes short that second one. the Halo Ninja Warrior champion, having an extra jump there, an extra spin. Magic goes for the rope, lands it. No! Magic! He can't hang on to the rope, and Magic is out on the stomach turn. The Halo Ninja Warrior champion can't make it onto the rope. He gets onto the rope for like a split second, but he doesn't move his character, and the rope just moves a slight bit away, and he didn't realize it. And that split second just costed him, and the Halo Ninja Warrior champion is out on the stomach turn. It was nice to see him come back and make a grand return, but unfortunately it has to be cut short by the stomach turn, and Magic is out on stage 1. Well, next up is a very strong competitor to go all the way, but the question is, can he live off pressure from Blue Ninja Warrior? Wearing number 96 this tournament is the Blue Ninja Warrior Tournament 20 Grand Champion and host of Yasuke, Yaz12345. Despite being an incredible host and an incredible competitor at that, he didn't really start off too well, because in B&W 19 made it to stage 2, but sadly he would fail the wing nuts. Before B&W 20, he trained harder than ever to get back on top, and the training paid off, as not only he got his revenge on the second stage, he conquered the third stage as well to join Bouncy Pie on the final stage. And on the final stage, he proved that the training paid off as he climbed the tower with 3.5 seconds left to become Blue Ninja Warrior's reigning Grand Champion. He also competed in the last Cyrus Sasuke tournament, but sadly he failed the downhill jump. Now, can the B&W champion rise to the top and become the next stage 1 clear? The B&W champion is off on the first stage. Yaz, the reigning Grand Champion. Well, yes, I can say that because even though Bazzipai did achieve total victory, yes, technically he's the reigning champion, but they both did it in the same tournament, so I can still call him reigning champion. Alright, Yaz, going for the jump. Oh no! Oh, he jumped there, but thankfully he was able to save himself into the jumping spot. Gets sloped there, but he's in. Alright, into the third ledge. Now the fourth. Now the fifth. Going for the sixth. Come on, Yaz. No, Yaz! What happened, Yaz? He couldn't get a jump off of the fifth ledge, and the Blue Ninja Warrior champion is out on the jumping spider. He just doesn't get a jump off of the fifth ledge. And the Blue Ninja Warrior champion has suffered another stage 1 failure. No, Yaz. We thought he could make it much further than that. But Yaz has heartbreakingly failed the jumping spider in probably one of the most heartbreaking ways you can fail the obstacle, and the Blue Ninja Warrior champion is out on the first stage. Wearing number 97 this tournament is the veteran Cyrus Sasuke Tournament 4 Golden Competitor and comp host himself, TakMeister11. Tak has been doing well on courses such as Yasuke, Ascension, and Ninja Bloxy Warrior, but in Cyrus Sasuke Tournament 4, he made it all the way to the final stage, where he came up a fraction of a second short of becoming the second Grand Champion and taking 1,000 Robux away from me. He competed in the last Cyrus Sasuke tournament and made it all the way to the third stage, but sadly he failed to jump to the fourth truss. Going into this tournament, it is his birthday, so happy birthday to TakMeister11. And because it's his birthday, I've decided to give him a present, and it's waiting for him at the end of the first stage. But in order to get there, he needs to clear the course, which he has done for the past 2 tournaments. I'm sure he can do 3 in a row. Let's see how Tak does. Tak says that he knows how to do this course, and hopefully he is going to do the course. He is off. Tak is one of those very notable veterans right now in the community, or at least on my course anyway. One of those people, he likes to host his own course. He used to host Cyrus Sasuke for about 4.5 years. Then he switched over to Comp. Tak. I wonder how he's going to do on the course. Hopefully he's going to make a big impact, and it looks like it. He is flying through the course. Already through the jumping spider. Don't need to go that fast. Anyway, into the stomach churn. This should be easy for him. Makes it in one swing. Looks super easy. Now the warp wall. He's cleared the last 2 tournaments in a row. He hasn't failed stage 1 since, well, technically he hasn't failed it since Joke Sasuke Tournament 3. He's beaten the last 3 courses he's faced. But on Cyrus Sasuke, the last time he failed was in Tournament 20. He didn't compete in 21, but he has competed in 22 and 23. And he has got plenty of time left on the clock. Tak, going for the dismount. Makes it look easy. 30 seconds left. This should be no problem for him. Swings on the rope. This should be easy. Dismounts, no problem. Just a lumberjack climb to go. First board, easy. Transition, no problem. Climbing up, and Tak is going to become the 5th competitor into stage 2. Very nicely done to Tak Master 11, and he is happy. He got his surprise in the end. He flies up to celebrate it. Well done to Tak Master 11. Moving on to stage 2. Overall, that was an amazing run from the veteran, showing why that he is one of the most capable competitors to go all the way. Tak Master 11 impressed us, like he always does, and he is moving on to stage 2. Also, happy birthday, Tak. Also, hi! We'll see you in stage 2. Well done, Tak. Well, up next is a very talented competitor who has the skills to do well on the course. But after a shocking fail last tournament, can he bounce back and get his revenge? Wearing number 98 this tournament is the Joke Sasuke Tournament 2 Grand Champion, Spartan Sasuke 22 finalist, and new star, Mr. Sunnyside Splash. He has competed in all 4 tournaments of Joke Sasuke, where in Tournament 1, he unfortunately failed the cliffhanger, but he was still able to get first place, and in Tournament 2, he did the unthinkable by achieving total victory with a 10th of a second left, and to this day, is the only person to achieve total victory on Joke Sasuke so far. He then competed in the next tournament, but then had a really shocking first stage exit, which resulted in him being runner-up to bowling. He then came back for the next tournament and made it much more further, getting to his third stage appearance, but sadly he would fail the curtain clink high, an obstacle that he failed on Spartan Sasuke in Halo. Speaking of Halo, he did very well in Tournament 22, reaching the final stage and producing a humongous shock. But then, one of the most depressing final stage runs happened as he missed the jump to the 3rd cube and resulted in the worst final stage attempt in the history of Halo jumping. He then competed in the last tournament, but had a really shocking exit on the first obstacle, the shrinking steps, where he couldn't even get off the rope to make the dismount platform. Now he is back, ready for revenge, the Joke Sasuke champion. How will he do this tournament? Hopefully he'll get past the first obstacle this time. And he is off on the shrinking step. This is where he failed the last tournament. Alright, gets to the rope. Come on, Sunny. And he does it! He gets his revenge! Well done to Sunny. Now he can just cruise along through the rest of the course. Sunny, he hasn't cleared in Cyrus Sasuke yet. He's cleared twice. At Tournament 22, he failed the entire run, and then we obviously know what happened last round. He failed the first obstacle. But now he is back, hoping to defeat the course and hopefully become victorious, because Sunny is one of those interesting and great competitors. I like to see new competitors do well, and this guy has certainly risen up. I just found this guy on Rewind, and then now look at him. He made it to the final stage of Spartan Sasuke, made it to the final stage on Joke Sasuke, and then he achieved total victory. We're checking on the warp wall, got climbing animation, but he's still able to get over. Now the spin bridge. Alright, Sunny makes the second ball. We have seen Alpha and Robotic fail this, but Sunny, this should pose no problem to him. Making it through. Come on, Sunny. Makes the last ball. Come on, Sunny. Sunny dismounts. He's through. 28 seconds left for the Tarzan rope. Swings across. Sunny can't wait to dismount. Yes, he can. Just double up to go. Come on, Sunny. He's coming to the first board. Sunny can't transition. He makes transition, and he's climbing up, and Sunny's going to become the 6th competitor to Stage 2! Very nicely done from the Joe Sasuke Grand Champion. He gets his redemption from the last tournament, and Sunny is moving on to Stage 2. Well done to Sunny. That was a great run overall from the Joe Sasuke Champion, showing why that he is back. And this is a great comeback for him. He failed the first obstacle last time, but this time he has defeated the first stage, and Sunny is moving on to the second stage. Well done, Sunny. We will see you in the second stage. Congratulations. Next up is one of the most consistent Cyrus Sasuke competitors, but after this tournament, he has decided to step down. Wearing number 99 this tournament and making his 7th and final appearance on this course is the current reigning Grand Champion and All-Star, Min Ninja. Min has competed on this course ever since tournament 18, where his career has been absolutely amazing. In 6 tournaments, he has never failed Stage 1 or Stage 2, meaning that he's made the 3rd stage 6 tournaments in a row. From tournament 18 through 23. In tournament 18, he failed the ultimate cliffhanger, but got runner-up to Bowsy Pie. In tournament 19, he failed the spider flip and once again got runner-up to Bowsy Pie. In tournament 20, he sadly failed the Cane Lane, but he got 3rd place overall to V Darren and Bowsy Pie. In tournament 21, he finally made it to the final stage, but was too slow up the salmon ladder and ultimately timed out on the rope climb. But in tournament 22, all the pieces finally came together for Min Ninja, as not only he beat the 3rd stage for the 2nd tournament in a row, he climbed up the final stage to become Cyrus Sasuke's 2nd ever Grand Champion with 1.6 seconds left, earning him the title of Grand Champion. In the last tournament, he failed the last jump of the 3rd stage, unfortunately. Going into this tournament, he has announced that this will be his final run in Cyrus Sasuke. And also what gives him even more pressure is that he has a chance to set a new record of Stage 1 clears, as if he defeats Stage 1 this tournament, he will be the first person in Cyrus Sasuke history to get 7 consecutive Stage 1 clears. He is currently tied with Ninja Law 8 through 13, and Min Ninja himself through 18 through 23. Now, can Min Ninja set a new record on his final appearance, or will he have a shocking fall? Min Ninja, I believe in this guy. Min, unfortunately, he is leaving after this tournament because he has football and other stuff to do, but that's okay. Min Ninja, I'm glad to see him make some absolutely consistent moves. But Min, the pressure is on. He has never failed Stage 1 in this course, neither Stage 2 either. All of his fails have been on Stages 3 or 4. But Min is very confident he can do this. Min taking a little bit of time. Usually is not the fastest competitor. Usually he clears with pretty average times. Min, I am almost certain that he will become our 7th clear of this tournament. Min into the stomach turn. Like, you can imagine how consistent this guy has been. He has been outstanding. Min into the warp wall now. Min's got plenty of time left. Min, oh no, struggling, gets over the wall on his 3rd attempt. Now the spin bridge. Min, take a bit of time, going on the first ball. Min goes for the second ball. No! Min! Oh my goodness! Min Ninja is out on Stage 1! For the first time ever in his career, he is out on Stage 1! I do not believe this! Min Ninja, 6 tournaments in a row, has come to an end on the spin bridge! Min just couldn't make the jump to the 2nd ball, and his 1st stage clear streak has come to a heartbreaking end. And his final run on the course has ended in heartbreak
and for the first time ever, Min will not move on to stage 2.
Before we move on to our final competitor, let's take a look at the Ninja Killer! The honor of this tournament goes to the Shrinking Steps with 22 fails, almost a quarter of the field. I also want to give credit to the Double Dipper taking out 20 competitors and the Spin Bridge taking out 15 competitors. But regardless if you're a newcomer, regular, or a veteran for these 22 competitors, they simply just couldn't make 5 steps, a rope, and a dismount to celebrate a one-obstacle completion. Better luck to these 22 in the future. And now, there is only one competitor left to go. After coming off of one of the best runs ever in Cyrus Sasuke history, can he scale to new heights in this tournament? The final competitor taking on Cyrus Sasuke 24's first stage and wearing number 100 in this tournament is the Alpha Ninja Warrior Season 1 runner-up and current reigning Cyrus Sasuke Golden competitor, Janter G. In Alpha Ninja Warrior Season 1, Janter made it all the way to the second stage, failing the Spider Walk, but he did become the runner-up of the season. But when Cyrus Sasuke 23 came around, he did absolutely amazing, conquering the first and second stage without a problem, and moving on to the third stage. And in the third stage, he defied all odds, becoming the 5th different competitor in Cyrus Sasuke history to reach the final stage. Unfortunately though, the tower was just too much for him to handle, and he timed out on the 10th rung of the salmon ladder. But it did result in him getting first place as a newcomer, which is something that only him and Bunpei can say they've done. In Joke Sasuke Tournament 4, he made it to the third stage, but sadly he failed the Mega Cliffhanger. Janter has done amazing on courses, but unfortunately when G-Skate came around, he has not completed stage 1 in that course, failing it 2 tournaments in a row, once on the jump hang, and once coming super close to defeating the first stage, timing out at the top of the cargo net. He also made a return on Alpha Ninja Warrior Season 3 where he got back to stage 2, failing the falling shells. Now, can Janter G do the unthinkable in this tournament and go all the way? He made it to the final stage in the last tournament on his newcomer appearance. The question is, how well will he do on his second appearance? Can he go further? Can he possibly go all the way and become a grand champion? Well, first he needs to get past stage 1, which it has been really difficult. Only 6 people have cleared. We're already at the same number as last tournament. But if anyone can increase that number by 1, it has to be Janter G, aka Mr. 100. Janter, his final stage run in the last tournament was one of the most amazing runs in the history of Cyrus Sasuke. Just getting there is amazing, considering that only 5 people made it to the final stage ever in Cyrus Sasuke. But now Janter has a new goal: achieve total victory. That is the goal. That is what he wants to do this tournament. Janter, he's getting through the course very nicely. Janter into the stomach turn now. Janter making his way across, going at a relatively good pace. Janter, the current reigning golden competitor, takes an extra swing there. Janter through the stomach churn. Now for the warp wall. We haven't seen anyone fail this or time out on this. And it looks like Janter gets up it, no problem. And now, oh, he's gonna go back. I don't know if he didn't think he regened it there, but he regened it now. That's okay. Come on, Janter. 30 seconds left. That did waste some of his time there. Come on, Janter. He already beat Min for the second time in a row. He almost cut him short. He almost cut him short for the third ball. Makes it to the final ball. Come on, Janter. He needs to dismount. He's through. 13 seconds. This is going to be so close. Janter, the klaxon is sounding. He needs to get moving. Janter, climb. Make sure to cross. He's made it. Go, 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 go. Yes, yes. He's done it. With 6/10 of a second left, Janter is the 7th and final competitor, moving on
to stage 2 in this tournament. What a fantastic run overall. It was so close at the end, but he just makes it through with 6/10 left on the clock, and Janter is the 7th and final competitor moving on to stage 2. Congratulations to Janter G.
And with that, the first stage of Cyrus Sasuke 24 has come to a conclusion. 100 competitors took on the course, and while we saw some very shocking fails from the likes of Mark Stick Luke all the way down to Min Ninja, in the end, 7 competitors were able to prevail on stage 1 and move on to the second stage, including the 3 competitors from today's episode. Those 3 being Takemaster 11, clearing with 15.9 seconds left. Mr. Sunnyside Splash, clearing with 15.5 seconds left. And Janter G, clearing with 6/10 of a second left on the clock. These 3 will now join the other 4 into stage 2, giving a combined total of 7 competitors moving on to the second stage. In the next episode, we will see the final 7 competitors take on the second stage. Anyone who survives will move on to the third stage, and if anyone survives that, they will move on to the final stage and have a chance at total victory and 1,000 Robux at stake. But that is all for next week. So, I will see you all next time in the Cyrus Sasuke Tournament 24 finale. Until then, I'll see you all guys next time. Bye, guys.